What up, guys? Remember, Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Wednesday, November 28th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Stephen Hillenburg, the creator of the cartoon SpongeBob SquarePants, died less than 2 years after being diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, Nickelodeon announced Tuesday. He was 57. He died on Monday. Nickelodeon, which produces SpongeBob, says, "We are incredibly saddened by the news that Stephen Hillenburg has passed away following a battle with ALS. He was a beloved friend and a longtime creative partner to everyone at Nickelodeon, and our hearts go out to his entire family." Stephen imbued SpongeBob SquarePants with a unique sense of humor and innocence that brought joy to generations of kids and families everywhere. His early original characters in the world of Bikini Bottom will long stand as a reminder of the value of optimism, friendship, and the limitless power of imagination. Hillenburg announced his ALS diagnosis in March 2017, saying he planned to continue working on the cartoon, quote, "for as long as I'm able." Hillenburg was born on August 21st, 1961 at the U.S. Army Post Fort Sill in Lawton, Oklahoma. He graduated from Humboldt State University in 1984 with a degree in natural resource planning and interpretation with an emphasis on marine resources. He was a marine biology teacher at the Orange County Marine Institute in Dana Point, California, and used his drawing skills to illustrate stories and teaching tools. In 1992, he earned a degree in experimental animation at the California Institute of Arts in Valencia. He was a director and writer for Nickelodeon's Rocko's Modern Life. Hillenburg created SpongeBob SquarePants in 1999. The series includes nearly 250 episodes of over a 19-year run on the Children's Network and featured the voices of Tom Kenny, Bill Fagerbakke, Roger Bumphouse, and Clancy Brown. Multiple features and television films also have been produced, including the forthcoming It's a Wonderful Sponge. Nickelodeon says it plans to observe a moment of silence Tuesday to honor his life and work. Hillenburg is survived by his wife Karen Hillenburg, son Clay, and mother Nancy. Disney released on Tuesday the first teaser trailer for its upcoming film adaptation of Artemis Fowl. The clip featured the titular character, portrayed by newcomer Ferdia Shaw, journeying into a high-tech fantasy world inhabited by fairies alongside his bodyguard, played by Nanzo Anozi. The narrator says that Artemis witnesses an elderly woman suddenly turn young again. "I warn you, boy, you are not prepared for the truth behind what you seek. Now you will believe." The film is based on the children's novel series of the same name by author Owen Colfer that follows a 12-year-old Artemis as he finds himself in a battle against a hidden race of fairies who may be behind his father's disappearance. Kenneth Branagh is directing from a script by Connor McPherson. Laura McDonald, Tamara Smart, Josh Gad, and Judi Dench are also set to star. Artemis Fowl is set to arrive in theaters on August 9th, 2019. The National Board of Review named Green Book, a period drama starring Viggo Mortensen and Mahershala Ali, as 2018's best film on Tuesday. Mortensen also won the prize for Best Actor for his role in the movie. Lady Gaga earned the Best Actress honor for her performance in the musical A Star is Born, and her co-stars Bradley Cooper and Sam Elliott won the awards for Best Director and Best Supporting Actor, respectively. Regina King was voted Best Supporting Actress for her work in If Beale Street Could Talk, and the film's writer-director Barry Jenkins was rewarded the Best Adapt Screenplay category. Paul Schrader picked up the prize for Best Original Screenplay for penning First Reform, and RBG was deemed Best Documentary. The cast of Crazy Rich Asians, including Constance Wu, Henry Golding, Gemma Chan, Lisa Liu, Awkwafina, Kang Jeon, and Michelle Yeoh was selected Best Ensemble. The Incredibles 2 was chosen for Best Animated Film. National Board reviews top 10 films of 2018 in alphabetical order are The Ballad Buster Scruggs, Black Panther, Can You Ever Forgive Me, 8th Grade, First Reformer, If Beale Street Could Talk, Mary Poppins, A Quiet Place, Roma, and A Star is Born. Contemporary sequel to the 1992 horror movie Candyman is in development. MGM and Jordan Peele's Monkey Paw Productions announced Tuesday. The first movie was based on the Clive Barker's short story The Forbidden. Littlewood's filmmaker Nia DaCosta has signed on to direct the next chapter in the Candyman saga, which is set for theatrical release on June 12, 2020. Production is scheduled to begin in the spring. Oscar winner Peele, who wrote and directed the 2017 psychological thriller Get Out, penned the Candyman sequel screenplay along with his producing partner Win Rosenfeld. No casting has been announced yet. Peele said in the press release, the original was a landmark film for black representation in the horror genre. Alongside Night of the Living Dead, Candyman was a major inspiration for me as a filmmaker, and to have a bold new talent like Nia at the helm of this project is truly exciting. We are honored to bring the next chapter in the Candyman canon to life and eager to provide new audiences with an entry point to Clive Barker's legend. MGM will produce and finance the movie, while Universal Pictures will handle domestic theatrical distribution. The original movie was set in Chicago and starred Virginia Madsen, Tony Todd, Xander Berkeley, and Cassie Lemons. It follows a graduate student researching an urban legend about a 19th century lynching victim who returns to slay people who call his name 5 times while standing in front of a mirror. Peele is also producing and hosting a revamped version of the Twilight Zone anthology series for CBS All Access. MacGyver star George Eads is set to depart the rebooted CBS action series after less than 3 seasons. Entertainment Tonight confirmed on Monday that Eads will be exiting the program. His filming his final appearance on MacGyver, with the episode set to premiere in 2019. Eads, who portrays MacGyver's partner Jack Dalton, reportedly stormed off the show's Atlanta set in October following an altercation, knowing the Hollywood Reporter citing sources. The actor is said to be leaving in order to spend more time with his daughter. Eads previously starred on CBS's CSI Criminal Scene Investigation. He famously departed the series after 14 seasons ahead of season 15. Jerry Springer's new television series, Judge Jerry, will feature the television host presiding over a courtroom. Is set to launch in the fall 2019. Springer will render verdicts on small claims cases on the program, which will be distributed by NBC Universal. Judge Jerry comes after the production of new episodes of The Jerry Springer Show ended in June. Springer hosted the daytime talk show for 27 years. Reruns continue to be aired on the CW. Springer said in a statement, "For the first time in my life, I am going to be called honorable. My career is coming full circle, and I finally get to put my law degree to use after all these years." The Executive VP of Creative Affairs at NBC Universal Television Distribution, Tracy Wilson, says Judge Jerry will merge Jerry's talent for connecting with people, his incredibly relatable and funny personality, and his legal training and governing experience to bring viewers a more entertaining courtroom show. She continued by saying, "We're so happy to continue our fantastic partnership with Jerry, who is a proven TV icon with a dedicated and broad fan base." Springer, previously a lawyer, served on the city council in Cincinnati and was mayor of the city for 1 year before he began his television career. Game of Thrones and The Lord of the Rings alum Sean Bean is set to star in The World of Fire, a 7-part drama set in the 1930s and 40s, ITV announced Tuesday. The miniseries ensemble will also include the previously announced Helen Hunt and Leslie Manville. Peter Balker wrote the drama, which is being produced by Mammoth Screen, a division of ITV Studios, for the British television channel BBC One. The press release says, World on Fire is an adrenalized, emotionally gripping and resonating drama following the first year of World War II. Told through the intertwining fates of ordinary people drawn from Britain, Poland, France, Germany, and the United States as they grapple with the effects of the war on their everyday lives. Filming started in September in Prague. Other filming locations will include Manchester and Paris. Bean's screen credits include Golden Eye, Troy, Patriot Games, Don't Say a Word, National Treasure, Legends, The Frankenstein Chronicles, and The Oath. Netflix announced it is working on a slate of animated series based on the story of Roald Dahl. Among the children's tales destined for reinvention are Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Matilda, The BFG, The Twits, George's Marvelous Medicine, Boy Tales of Childhood, Going Solo, The Enormous Crocodile, The Giraffe and the Pelly and Me, Henry Sugar, Billy and the Minpins, The Magic Finger, SEO Trot, Dirty Beast, and Rhyme Stew. The late Dahl's widow, Felicity Dahl, said in a statement Monday, "Our mission, which is purposefully lofty, is for as many children as possible around the world, is to experience the unique magic and positive message of Roald Dahl's stories." His partnership with Netflix makes a significant move towards making that possible and is an incredible, exciting new chapter for the Roald Dahl story company. Ronald would, I know, be thrilled. Many of Dahl's works have already been brought to the big screen, while stage productions of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Matilda were recent hits on Broadway. The author died in 1990 at the age of 74. Netflix has announced a live-action Cowboy Bebop series based on the fan-favorite anime of the same name. Cowboy Bebop was first released in Japan in 1998 before becoming a worldwide hit and ran for 26 seasons. And the film, which took place in between episodes of the series, Cowboy Bebop the movie, was released in Japan in 2001 before hitting the U.S. in 2003. The anime was known for its thumping jazz soundtrack, colorful characters, futuristic world, and high-octane action scenes that switch between space and martial art battles. Netflix said in a statement, based on the worldwide phenomenon of Sunrise Inc., Cowboy Bebop is the jazz-inspired genre-bending story of Spike Spiegel, Jet Black, Faye Valentine, and Radical Egg, a ragtag crew of bounty hunters on the run from their past as they hunt down the solar system's most dangerous criminals. They'll even save the world for the right price. Netflix has ordered 10 episodes of the live-action series, which hails from showrunners and executive producers Andre Nemec, Josh Applebaum, Jeff Pinkner, and Scott Rosenberg of Midnight Radio. Marty Allenstein, Becky Clements of Tomorrow Studios, Yasumiki Kawa, Mayuki Ozaka, and Shin Sasaki of Sunrise Inc., Tetsu Fujimura, and Matthew Weinberg are also serving as executive producers. Shinichiro Watanabe, who directed the anime series, will act as a consultant. Robert De Niro is addressing his split from Grace Hightower for the first time. The 75-year-old actor spoke down in a statement Tuesday following reports he and Hightower have separated after more than 20 years of marriage. De Niro told CNN, referencing 20-year-old son Elliot and 6-year-old daughter Helen, "Grace and I have 2 beautiful children together. We are entering a period of transition in our relationship, which is a difficult but constructive process." He says, "I honor Grace as a wonderful mother and ask for privacy and respect from all as we proceed to develop our roles as partners in parenting." Page Six reported last week De Niro and Hightower called it quits after 21 years of marriage and more than 3 decades together. The source says they're not living together at this time. De Niro and Grace are breaking up. He's been at a few things since the very end of the summer without her, and rumor has it they are done. De Niro and Hightower previously separated in 1999 when the actor filed for divorce. The pair ultimately reconciled and renewed their wedding vows at a star-studded celebration in November 2004. Ellen Page was feeling grateful for wife Emma Portner on her birthday. The 31-year-old actress penned a loving message to Portner on the professional dancer's 24th birthday Monday. Page shared a photo with Portner, the founder of the Emma Portner and Artists Dance Company, on Instagram. The blurry picture shows the couple embracing and sharing a kiss. Page captioned the post, "Happy birthday, my love. My wife, I have no words for how grateful I am. My heart grows and grows and grows with you. Thank you for inspiring me and for loving me." Portner posted a snapshot on Instagram stories telling her followers she was sick in bed. She wrote, adding an annoyed emoji, "Birthday flu." Page and Portner married in January after less than a year of dating. The pair first connected after Page noticed Portner's dance videos on Instagram. Page recalled in an interview with the New York Times Style magazine in February, "I thought, damn, this girl is so talented and so cool. I knew right away we were both creative spirits." Page is known for such films as Juno, Inception, and Flatliners. She will star in Netflix's adaptations of The Umbrella Academy and Tales of the City. Music legend Quincy Jones dipped his hand and feet in slob of wet cement during a ceremony in Los Angeles on Tuesday. Jones was 85, became the first composer to have his handprints and footprints engraved outside the TCL Chinese Theatre. His career as a composer includes winning 27 Grammy Awards, an Emmy for Roots, a Tony Award for The Color Purple, and being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Jones said during the ceremony, "I was so addicted at 15 years old, I can't tell you. I used to sit in the theater and thinking about composing music for these films, and I was absolutely addicted. I could have never imagined that those dreams would lead me to here, to this moment, and to be honest, it's a little bit overwhelming." The ceremony was attended by rapper Snoop Dogg, singer Usher, and his daughter, actress Rashida Jones, all of whom delivered remarks on his behalf. Rashida Jones says, since he has had his hands and foot in everything you've ever loved, this seems like the most literal, best way to celebrate him. The truth is, we can never honor the wonderful, unparalleled, indelible career of Quincy Jones enough. In addition to his award-winning scores, Jones famously produced Michael Jackson's albums Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad, as well as working with Lionel Richie, Will Smith, and other music acts. He began his career as a band leader, releasing about a dozen jazz albums before releasing the bossa nova album Big Band Bossa Nova in 1962. 2 years later, in 1964, Jones made his way into the film industry, composing for Sidney Lumet's The Pawnbroker. In 1967, he released 3 more scores for In the Heat of the Night and Cold Blood and Ironsides. Jones's life was also chronicled in the Netflix documentary Quincy, directed by his daughter. Ariana Grande released on Instagram Tuesday a teaser trailer for her upcoming music video for the song Thank You Next. The clip, which has amassed over 7 million views and counting, features a number of celebrity cameos, including Mean Girls star Jonathan Bennett and Stephanie Drummond, singer Troye Sivan, and YouTube star Colleen Ballinger, among others. Each celebrity confesses to the camera how Grande's personal life and rumors around the singer have affected their own lives, similar in style to a scene from Mean Girls. Drummond says, channeling her Mean Girls character Bethany Bird, Ariana broke off an engagement, so I found a guy to propose to me, and I broke off an engagement. The music video pays homage to a number of comedy films alongside Mean Girls, such as Legally Blonde, 13 Going on 30, and Bring It On. Grande sings about her past relationships with Ricky Alvarez, Big Sean, Late Mac Miller, and Pete Davidson in Thank You Next, which was released in November. Grande is set to be named Billboard's 2018 Woman of the Year on December 6th. She joins a list of past winners that includes Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Pink, Fergie, Madonna, and last year's winner, Selena Gomez. Justin Timberlake continues to suffer from a bruised vocal cords and has been forced to postpone a planned Tuesday concert at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. The Staples Center made the announcement on Twitter Monday alongside a promotional image of Timberlake's Man of the Woods tour that featured a yellow postponed marking. Timberlake has had to cancel a number of shows due to bruised vocal cords, dating back to October when he pushed back a concert at Madison Square Garden in New York City on his birthday on January 31st. The singer has also delayed shows in Buffalo and 2 appearances in Tacoma, Washington. The Los Angeles concert has not received a new date. Timberlake's next concert is scheduled for November 29th in Phoenix. Timberlake's bruised vocal cords also forced the pop star to give a silent appearance on The Tonight Show, where he relied on cue cards in order to communicate. Grande became a part of NASA's Inside Mars lander when a phrase referencing the band was placed onto the spacecraft, which recently touched down on the Red Planet. Grande showed on Twitter how Green Day since 1986 was etched onto a chip that was part of the Inside Mars lander. The spacecraft landed on Mars on Monday in the Asylum Platinia area. The Inside Mars lander is designed to drill into Mars' interior. It traveled 300 million miles over 6 months to reach the planet. Green Day said alongside a photo of the chip, officially landed on Mars, out of this world. The Green Day since 1986 phrase refers to the year when the group was formed by singer Billy Joe Armstrong and bassist Mike Dirnt, who were then known as Sweet Children. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1962, Jon Stewart, the former host of Comedy Central's The Daily Show, a fake news program that satirizes politicians, celebrities, and the media, among others, is born in New York City. Stewart's irreverent take on national and world events has been a huge hit with audiences and has even led some viewers to cite The Daily Show as their primary source of news. Raised in Lawrenceville, New Jersey, Jonathan Stewart Leibowitz attended the College of William and Mary, and after graduating performed stand-up comedy clubs in New York. In 1991, he became the host of Short Attention Span Theater on Comedy Central, which was followed in 1992 by You Wrote It, You Watch It on MTV. In 1993, he hosted a half-hour program, The Jon Stewart Show, also on MTV. A late-night nationally syndicated version of the program launched the following year, but was canceled in 1995. In January 1999, Stewart took over the hosting duties of The Daily Show from Craig Kilborn, who had hosted the show since 1996, debuted on Comedy Central, and left to replace Tom Snyder as the host of The Late Late Show. With Stewart in the anchor seat, The Daily Show typically opened with a monologue about the day's news stories, followed by a satirical report from one of the program's fake news correspondents. Previous correspondents included Steve Carell, who was a Daily Show regular from 1999 to 2004, and went on to star in such movies as The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Little Miss Sunshine, and Get Smart, and the NBC sitcom The Office. Another Daily Show correspondent, Stephen Colbert, left the program in 2005 to launch his own spin-off, The Colbert Report. During the final segment of the half-hour Daily Show, stewards conduct interviews with politicians, authors, Hollywood celebrities, and other newsmakers. The Daily Show has won multiple Emmy Awards, and in 2004, Stewart and his writing staff released a best-selling mock history textbook titled America the Book, Citizen's Guide to Democracy in Action. In addition to hosting The Daily Show, Stewart served as the Master of Ceremonies for Hollywood's biggest annual event, the Academy Awards, in 2006 and 2009. His own movie career includes appearances in Playing by the Book in 1998, The Faculty, and Big Daddy in 1999, and has yet to win him any Oscars. On The Daily Show, Stewart mocked his role in such box office bombs as 2001's Deaf to Smoochie. And that is your entertainment report for Wednesday, November 28th, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.